So as a company that wants to get started in free and open source software, if you are that company, what do? I mean, yes, there are bullies. You'd like to avoid them, but this open source stuff is so cool that even Microsoft, oh my God, Microsoft, what the heck? Microsoft is doing it now. So it must be great, and you want to be there. You want to be like that. So what do? You make it up. You don't have the guidance required, but you do your best. No one ever bothered to explain to you about the 4 freedoms, so you just assume free means the price of the software. What else could it possibly mean, after all? There's no one to tell you about the open source definition. So you think you know what open source means, and you just go charging on ahead. I know what open source is. You just put the source code out there. That's all you need, right? Again, I have seen this so many times. First as a community member, and later as a freelancer, working with these companies to get them back onto the right path, right? A path that not only leads to being a great free and open source software citizen, but also, not coincidentally, to profitability and company success. But the lack of awareness by the free and open source software world, the lack of awareness or support or guidance for these companies is unintentionally causing problems for the movement we love so much. So what can we do about it? All you people I can't see because the lights are really bright. What can we do about this? How can we help and support these companies as they try to find their way on this new path? Well, for starters, try to pay more attention to the companies that are doing it today and trying to do it right? And give them the credit they deserve for that. Each and every one of you should be screaming huzzah at Microsoft for making such a colossal change in their culture, because that is difficult. To build something great, you need a really strong foundation, and these companies can form that for the commercial side of free and open source software in the next 21 years of open source. So listen to the keynotes on stages like this. Visit those booths down there in the expo hall and actually hear the open source stories that these companies are trying to tell you. Yes, I will admit, a lot of it comes off as fluffy marketing nonsense and propaganda. Absolutely. But you know how that happens? That happens because no one bothered to tell you the language of open source, so you use the language you have. Some of it also comes across simply as a company trying to make money. Well, folks, newsflash, they're companies, that's what they do. Or at least they try. They don't always succeed. So if they could also do that, though, while also being excellent free and open source software citizens, we should be encouraging that. That's amazing. I mean, late-stage capitalism really sucks. Yes, but I'm just foolishly optimistic enough to believe that together we can evolve it to become a force for social good. The next thing you can do is keep your eye open for these newcomers as they are entering free and open source software. These are the companies that are just getting started, and they might be a little harder to spot because they might not be very public about their involvement yet. Remember those bullies? You'd like to duck them as much as possible. They leave their signs, though. They might quietly launch a repo on GitLab or GitHub. They may send a pull request to a project you're a maintainer of, or perhaps it could be as simple as sending a question to your mailing list. Notice these things and reach out. It doesn't take much to open the door to these newcomers, to start a dialogue, to help them feel welcome and free and open source software. And that gives you the opportunity to help guide them along the right path.